Devontae Tank Davis. Let Shakur Stevenson. Devin Haney know y'all ain't built like that, bro. Devin Haney and George Kambosos is brothers now? Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video. We live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 7:30. I'm also live Sunday mornings with KC Boxing Network at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. I ask that you join the channel as a member, drop super chats and super thanks when you come by the live streams and the videos that we do. And hit me up if you want to debate. The email address is knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com. Let's get it cracking. So, I want to know, bro. I want to know, when did Devin Haney and George Kambosos become brothers? And I saw this shit before George Kambosos' fight that he had with this Jake Wiley cat. I saw this. I saw Devin Haney say, "Let's go, brother." Matter of fact, hold on. Let me make sure I read it correctly, bro. Let me find this shit. Let me find this shit real quick. Because, see, this is where not keeping that same energy and being hypocrites come back to bite motherfuckers, man. All right, so where is it? Yep. Devin Haney tells George Kambosos 3 days ago, "Let's go, my brother. Do work," at George Kambosos. Seems like nothing, right? And people trying to act like it's nothing, right? Now, why would he call George Kambosos his brother? It's simple. It's simple. Devin Haney wants George Kambosos to win because that's the biggest win of his career outside of Vasily Lomachenko. Vasily Lomachenko is the best opponent that Devin Haney has got in the ring with and defeated in a controversial fight. But George Kambosos is what got him undisputed. George Kambosos is what put him in position to even get that fight with Lomachenko. So there's that part of it, right? So it's one of the biggest fights in his career. Bigger than Regis, but right behind Lomachenko is where I rank it. But it's the one that got him his greatest accolade that he's gotten in boxing, which is being the youngest undisputed champion that we've had in the four-belt era. Now, with that being said, though, he would want Kambosos to win, and he'd be rooting for him because it makes his resume look better. And George Kambosos was shit before Devin Haney and barely getting by before Devin Haney, and he's barely gotten by after Devin Haney. Just go look at him. Split decision with Lee Selby, majority decision against Mickey Bay, two aging champions well past their prime. Gets whooped on, beats Teofimo Lopez in the split decision, in an upset. Loses to Devin Haney badly, 24 rounds straight. Then gets a robbery against Maxie Hughes. Gets stopped by Vasily Lomachenko. And then just went life and death with Jake Wiley. So, Buddy is been trash, bro. He's the split decision, majority decision, barely get by shouty. Like, that's who he is, right? And so, Devin needs him to win to bolster his resume. It's the same reason why Tank Davis wants Ryan Garcia to win, right? When you beat somebody, you want them to do good because it makes you look better. There's nothing wrong with that. They all do it. That ain't the point of this video. The issue is, though, why ain't y'all calling Devin Haney a coon? Why aren't y'all calling Devin Haney a coon today? Because, see, when fighters of other ethnicities disrespect Devin Haney, and anyone that doesn't take up for Devin, like when Ryan Garcia disrespect Devin, then y'all ain't got nothing to say. Except for why ain't Tank Davis coming to his defense? Oh, he's friends with a racist. He's cool with a racist. He's this, he's that. All right, no problem, bro. You want to take that line, then I would expect you to take that line with every single fighter in every single situation that we have in boxing. But you don't do that. You guys never do that. A lot of you Devin Haney fans are fake and you fraudulent and you some suckers in real life, bro. And you prove it every single time based on the content that you decide to make and the content that you decide not to make. Silence speaks volumes. And the fact that you a lot of you would make shit up about Tank Davis. It's one person that put a picture of Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia up, was going off on Tank Davis being cool with Ryan Garcia as a racist, but the picture that he put up was when Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia was dapping up after Tank knocked out Frank Martin, which was a picture that was taken before Ryan Garcia's racist comments. Now, do you think that person tried to clear that shit up? No, they exacerbated it and tried to make it seem like that picture was taken after Ryan Garcia's racist remarks. People go to those types of lengths to try to denigrate, shit on, and hate Gervonta Tank Davis. But what I would want to know is, why aren't these same people that do this shit, bro? How come you're not talking about Devin Haney being George Kambosos' brother now, after George Kambosos called him a boy when they was about to fight? George Kambosos called Devin Haney everything but a child of God. Called him a boy, called him a rat, called him a little kid. And I remember making a video on it. It's still up. If you type in George Kambosos calls Devin Haney a boy in your YouTube, you'll see my video posted 2 years ago. I was like, yo, that shit crazy. That's a racial term. That's a racially charged term. And George Kambosos been fighting over here in America. He been around black people. He know that that's a no-no, bro. Because in our culture, when you call a black dude a boy coming from a white man, that's something they used to call us black people back in the day when people were still, you know, lynching people and segregation and racial riots and all that stuff. And guys like Martin Luther King and Malcolm X tried to fight against and shit back in the 40s, 50s, and the 60s, right? The civil rights movement and shit. So, and going back before that too. So, when he said that, Devin Haney rightfully, his daddy rightfully checked him. You know what I mean? But George Kambosos kept with the disrespect, called him a boy after that. Even a reporter over there in Australia called Devin Haney a boy and then tried to correct himself and start calling him a young man and shit. So my question is, how did George Kambosos get to call you a boy and then you call him your brother? Was it real? Was George Kambosos just selling the fight? Which would then go, if he was just selling the fight and y'all was really cool and all that shit was made up, which isn't beneath Devin and Bill, and because they did the same shit with Ryan Garcia, remember? The infamous shove, push up on him, Dev, push up on him, Dev, push up on him, Dev, so that he could do the slap. Push up on him, Dev, Lomachenko. Lomachenko is a code word and shit, and then that's when they pop some shit off. Y'all forgot that? So the fake shit ain't beneath them. It ain't beneath them. I remember everything, bro. They do this type of shit. But if it was fake the whole time, either A, it was real, and you went from trying to check somebody for calling you a boy to having them call you call them your brother and shit, or it was fake the whole time and being a hoe for that money, like Gabe Rosado said, being a hoe for that money, you allow a white man to call you a racially denigrating term just in the lead up to a press conference just to try to sell a fight. Either way you look at it as negative, why isn't anyone talking about that shit? It's because people don't really care about these issues in boxing. You just pretend to. A lot of people only care about these issues when their favorite fighter is affected. That's it. I want you to notice something, right? I want you to notice something. As a matter of fact, I say that shit. I'm going to do a live stream on that shit today. I'm not even going to tell you what it is. But y'all let me know what y'all think of this Devin Haney situation, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think of this Devin Haney situation, bro. I think that it's one of those things where the selective outrage needs to go away. If he views George Kambosos as his brother, he views him as his brother. If he allows people to call him a boy to sell the fight, and that all that shit was fake, then that's his business. But you got to pick one. You got to pick one. At the end of the day, bro, it's very odd and very strange that somebody who called you a boy when y'all was about to fight, now when they about to fight somebody else, you call him your brother. Maybe you never had a problem as a black man with somebody calling you a boy or something if you Devin and Bill Haney. I don't know. Maybe it is like Gabe Rosado said, though. Maybe y'all are just a bunch of hoes for that money. And if it means you got to let the white man call you a boy, you let him call you a boy. If it means you gotta allow Ryan Garcia to come in 3 pounds heavier than the weight limit because you don't want to drop the bag, then you let him come in 3 pounds heavier than the weight limit. If it means Ryan Garcia can drug cheat you, pop dirty, he tried to kill my baby, tried to kill my boy. You feel so fucked up about it. You sue him for battery and emotional distress and unrich gains or unrich adjustment or whatever it is, bro. Basically Ryan Garcia fucked his name up. You sue him for all that shit, and then you allow yourself to be put on his undercard. Seems like money really is ruling you, bro. Nigga call you a boy, then you call him your brother because y'all got that bag together. Nigga cheat you 3 pounds overweight, you still fight him because they give you a bag for it. Nigga can cheat you 3 pounds overweight, then cheat you with Ostarine, being a drug cheating shit, and you still help build up his card and be on his undercard as the co-main event and let him get as much money as possible, all because your ass want that dollar and it's cool with you to be on his undercard because you getting the bag for it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Looks like Gary Rosado was right. Devin Haney might just be a 304 for that motherfucking bag. Comment below, smash like, sub to the channel. I'll see y'all soon. Peace. Javante Tank Davis. Let Shakur Stevenson. Devin Haney know y'all ain't built like that, bro.